Hey, welcome back to the Intuitive Mindset with Jeannie Lynch. Today is a healer reboot. We're going to be exploring, are you a mystic? How to see your own aura? What kind of will do you have? There's a fun test to take. And how to build a strong spiritual practice. This was specially made for you who likes to watch YouTube but do it on TV. So grab that bowl of popcorn, your journal and a pen. You're going to need it for your healer reboot. Let's do it. Hey, Jeannie Lynch. Before we dive into today's question, are you a natural born mystic? I thought it would be important to do a quick, brief overview of what my understanding of a mystic is. So first off, you cannot go to school for, read a book about, or be taught how to be a mystic. I truly do believe that it is something that comes from within, and I also don't believe that you could possibly have like one life and know all there is to know about the wisdom that's in the universe. So my sense is you have had many lives and have done this work many times over. So the clear definition that I hope you understand, if you can learn one thing today in this video, it's this. True mystic is somebody who sees the work that they're doing in service to others. So it is not for themselves in any way, but their wisdom, their inner knowing, their knowledge, their intelligence, whatever you want to call it, is for others and to be in the service of others to bring them along, because we all know one thing: we are all one. Do you agree? Okay, so let's find that out for you today and uncover. My sense is if you're watching this, you're on my channel, you are, but let's get a resound yes for all of you. Enjoy. Are you a natural born mystic? This will be so much fun for you. So here's what you need to do. You need to give the following questions, there's 15 of them coming your way, some careful consideration, but do not get into your head on these. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, and put a positive check mark next to the questions that you have a positive response to, so it sways in and it's a resounding yes. So number one, do you sometimes know exactly what to do? No questions asked. If that's you, check mark next to one. Number two, are you actively involved in psychic development? So like this video makes total sense to you and you're excited to do it. If that is you and you're interested in psychic development, please check yes for number two. Number three, do you seek the truth? Are you a truth seeker? Does the truth matter to you? And can you spot it when you're not getting the truth? Number three, then check yes. And number four, have you ever felt that all humans are connected in some way? The whole we are all one. If that is you, then please check for also a positive response. Number five, even in times of great material success, you get a sense that this is not all there is to life. So you have a deep understanding that material possessions don't matter as much as what we can contribute to our life energetically. If this is you, then you're definitely a yes for number five. Let's move on. Number six, can you stand up for what you believe in, even if you know it's going to go against what everyone else believes? If this is you, check yes for number six. And number seven, can you take a different direction if it feels right to you, even though it goes against the group, the family, the friends, and even your peers? If that is you, check yes for number seven. Let's move on. Number eight, at times of great crisis or even chaos, you're able to see beyond the immediate events to a greater illumination. Basically, you trust the process. If that is you, check yes for number eight. And number nine, do you always carry out a promise, even if you're so tired and you don't feel like doing it? If you carry out a promise, then check yes for number nine. Number 10, do you make an extra effort to do a task that maybe others feel a little unnecessary? If you're someone who sees and goes the extra mile, then that is absolutely yes for number 10. And number 11, do you love other human beings? Do you have a love for the human race? If this is you, then yes for number 11. Number 12, do you love yourself? If you love yourself unconditionally, please check yes for number 12. And number 13, can you pick yourself back up even after a disappointment? Do you have the ability to discern and problem solve for yourself and get back on your feet? If that is you, please check yes for number 13. Number 14, are you happy to be in your own company? Do you make good company? Say yes for number 14. And number 15, can you sense spiritual aspirations in others? Do you recognize when someone is intending and wanting to be the best expression of themselves, and you know that they're aspiring for a higher level of consciousness? If that is you, you're done this test. Let's move on to assess. If you answered yes 2 to 3 times, even though you only checked 2 to 3, you're already on your way to mystical traits. If you said yes 4 to 10 times, you're walking towards a spiritual destination, even though you might not be aware of it at this time. A little more consciousness on its way. And if you said yes 11 to 15 times, you nailed it. You are consciously on the road towards mystical union with the ultimate truth and a spiritual illumination. So my next request for you is to be in service to others. Hey, thank you so much for playing today. And if you like this, you will love these. So look more on my channel and in this playlist in the cards on this video, and have fun and explore. I believe you truly can develop your intuition, your mystic abilities, and your psychic abilities through play. So thanks for playing with me today, and have a phenomenal day. Namaste. Bye. See you next video. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Jeannie Lynch coming to you today for a quick video. We're looking at our beautiful aura. Is your aura strong? Is it compromised, or does it need a little attention? And what can we do every day to make sure that we're protecting ourselves, right? So today, very fast video, 5 questions. Your choices are A, B, or C, and we're going to break it down for you. Are you curious? I am. So stay looking, stay watching. That fun, interactive, it's a test, it's a game, it's how we learn, it's through play. It's coming up next. Hey, thanks for staying clicked in. I truly do appreciate your time and you investing in yourself today. So something in the hook or the title or the description piqued your interest, and we're talking about your aura today. And this is a quick test for you to test its strength. And hey, all well intended, right? We can get up every day and put our feet on the ground and expect that hey, we're going to protect ourselves, and then we run into the guy at the grocery store, or we get the call we didn't want to get. And so our aura is affected just like our chakras. You can balance your chakras, by the way, in a minute just by intending them to be balanced, and then walk out the door, and we all know where that goes. Okay, so let's dive into the 5 questions today that you need to be answering. So grab a piece of paper, pencil or pen, whatever you need. This will be fast. Jot down as I ask the questions. I just want you to write number 1 and then A, B, or C. It's going to go very fast. So here, let me pull the slide up and let's get right into today's questions. Question 1. If you have a disagreement with anyone, how long does it take you to drop the negative feelings from that conversation? A, within minutes. B, at least 24 hours. Or C, several days and sometimes weeks. Number 2, when you're talking to someone who is in a bad mood or distressed, do you maintain your own balance and space? Do you B, let that person's pain affect you in any way? Or C, you feel drained afterwards? A, B, or C? Write your answer down. So number 3, you go to visit a friend in the hospital. Do you know you can bring the positive energy with you to visit your friend? Number A. Or do you B, feel slightly uneasy around people who are not well? Or C, do you become unwell yourself? Moving on. Number 4. When someone compliments you, do you A, say thank you, but pay little attention? Do you B, feel embarrassed and turn the compliment right back on them? Or C, glow with pleasure and tell everyone? Last question, number 5. If someone criticizes you, do you A, acknowledge that there is some truth and try to adjust any imbalances in your character accordingly? Do you B, fire back with some negative words? Or C, spend days or even weeks brooding about it? Okay, come back to me now. So wasn't that fun? So you have your answers in front of you. Okay, stay with me. We're going to break through which one you were, and we're going to talk about some suggestions if your aura is strong, weak, or compromised. So let's do it. So if you answered mostly A's, you are very centered and you're in your own energy. This is a good basis for maintaining your physical health. Congratulations. If you answered mostly B's, you respond naturally to the input around you and you're highly sympathetic. You empaths out there. But you need to develop a stronger sense of autonomy. Use visualization and even meditation to help you with this. And lastly, if you answered mostly C's, faced with other people's opinions and moods, you are easily shaken or put off balance. Please seek help and a skilled healer to restore your inner balance. So come back to me now. So, the last one, seek help. Please know, okay, we all need help from time to time to strengthen our aura. So I love this little test today. I love the awareness and the mindfulness, especially to our own energy and the impact that we have on ourselves, but more importantly, that we can project out into other people too. So as you lead your day, can you share below what you are, what you were? And if you need help, please reach out to me. If you message me and say, Jeannie, oh my God, what can you recommend? I swear to you, even on my channel, not that I'm plugging my channel, but why not, right? There's so many videos to help you that. The whole chakras, everything is there to love and support you. Meditation. Some other fun activities you can do to strengthen your aura. Take a hot bath in vitamin C or Epsom salt. Use your crystals. Use your stones to clear your energy. Go dancing in the rain. How about a cold shower? Kundalini yoga, healthy food, meditation, chakra balancing, breath work, listening to great music, and also nature walks. And one more thing. Go ahead, turn off the cell phone. Of course, after you finish watching this. Let's get back and close up today's video on strengthening your aura. So, let me know, did you like this? Was it fun? Does it help? Okay. Quick video, clicking out. You're going to be seeing more of these coming soon to my channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, that's all for now. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for staying clicked in. We're diving a little bit more into the intuitive work today, and we're talking about the beautiful word will, our will. And we've met so many different types of people out there, right? Perhaps you've heard of the child who, you tell the child, don't touch the pot, it's too hot. And the child runs over and says, how hot is hot? And has to put his hand on it. That's an example of a strong will, right? Well, we're going to be breaking down what's skillful, what karmic, what divine will, and you're going to find out what you are for yourself, okay? And maybe even the people that are around you, you're the parents of, or the coworkers too, right? So let's dive into that work today. It's going to go fast. There's only 3 slides, 12 questions, and like before, list on a piece of paper from 1 to 12. And if you answer number 1, yes, just circle it, and you'll know at the end when I say if you're those numbers, how to break it down. Are you ready? Okay, slide goes up. Here we go. Let's dive right into it. This is going to go fast today. First question, number 1, do you often wonder why people are so negative towards you? Number 1. Number 2, are you able to fulfill your ambitions effectively? That's number 2. Number 3, if you want something, do you take time to work out all the details to make sure that you achieve it? Number 4, do you take other people into account when you make a decision? Okay, so if you answered 1 through 4, yes, just circle the numbers. We're going to keep going. Second slide, let's do it. When making decisions, do you consider what is for the highest good? Number 5. Number 6, if you want something, do you persist until you get it? Number 7, are you able to accept difficult situations just as part of a greater plan? And number 8, do you go with the flow and turn every experience into a learning experience? Okay, we're moving on. Next slide, 4 more questions. Stay with me, we're almost done. Number 9, are you able to get other people to do what you want even without them realizing it? Number 10, do you consider very carefully actions as ones that are intuitively right? Number 11, do you ever try to persuade people to do something that they seem unsure of? And the last one, can you keep your mind centered on a question without becoming easily distracted? Okay, simple, right? So just look back over that test if you had to pause this at any time or go back, because we're going to break those down. Just look at the ones that you've circled, and I'm going to show you which one is which. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so you've just finished the test. We're going to break down each one now, and we're starting with the one probably most of us are strong-willed. This is the 2s, the 6s, and the 11s, and you are the influencer. You're the motivator, and you're the action taker. And you must experience life for yourself. So as I mentioned earlier, they can tell you the pot's hot, but until you physically touch it, you're not going to believe it. So you truly did come here, you strong-willed, yes, you guessed it, I'm one of them, to experience life. So it's kind of a life of discernment, right? You set up, came in and said, I'm going to go through this experience and no one is going to experience it from me. So you're not great about people giving you advice, and you would never ask for it anyway, because after all, you know it. So you can imagine that if you're strong-willed, what do you think your life lesson would be? Can you guess? Balance? And that is absolutely true. How do you find the balance between being open to receive and experience life, not projecting, not being too forceful, but also being open to allow the lessons to come to you, right? So you can clearly see why balance would be one of your life lessons. So I would say my warning for this beautiful will is to be careful not to inflict your will onto others. And as we learn from doing the human design work, maybe an invitation to give information. Let's move on. The next up, the teachers, the learner, and you guessed it, the skillful will. And these are the 3s, the 9s, and the 12s. These are the achievers. These are the students of life. They truly did come in and they set their plans up all in place, okay? They're skillful. They want to get good at it. They don't master a lot of things. They do 3 things, 4 things, but they do them really well. These are the readers, these are the learners, these are the teachers, these are the experts, okay? They truly do believe in divine timing too. So they're kind of waiting for that right moment. They can be very patient, which is a beautiful quality. The life lesson of the skillful will is forgiveness, because sometimes they can get into trouble, right? They have a concern though. Are you ready for it? The skillful are skillful at all things. So they get it in their head that they want something, and guess what? We're going to call them, you're going to hate the word, but we have to use it when we're talking about the skillful will. We're talking about the manipulators. And what I mean by that is they can get it in their head that they want something, and they can navigate and get people to do what they need them to do so they can have what they think they want or they need. Does that sound like you? That's the skillful will. Next up, we're going to look at karmic. Okay, we're moving on. We're looking at the karmic will. These are the 1s, the 4s, and the 10s. And you are totally connected and understand divine order. You have a deep connection to people and places. So you might go to a place for the very first time, you're traveling, you walk in and you just feel like you've been there before. Same thing with people. When you meet people, there's this deep connection, this kind of knowing and awareness. You are absolutely the visionary. You're the problem solver. You're all about justice, right? So you're going to do what's right in the world. You're going to fight the fight, okay? Your life lesson is trust. And what I love about the life lesson of trust is the most important person isn't the person that you're in a relationship with or your coworker. It's not that type of trust. It's trusting self. I love that. Last one, and we're done. We're looking at divine. Stay watching. Okay, last we have our beautiful divine will. These are the 5s, the 7s, and the 8s. And they truly are the most insightful will. They're altruistic, right? So they totally are the humanitarian. They're the peacemaker. They can't watch the news without being affected. You empaths, you know what that means. They're the most conscious of all the wills, okay? Because it's divine. It is exactly as it sounds. They truly are here. Their life lesson is unconditional love, okay? Not just for others, but for self. That's what we have for our wills. Was it fun? Can you let me know below what you got? I love this work. I love you watching. I love my community. Let's keep going. I'm going to attach another video to this one. I'm going to really dive a little bit deeper in. Now that we know what will is, our will, we're going to look at free will. It's all up in my head, not even out on video yet. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Namaste. I'm sure there'll be many of you who uncovered that you have more than one will type. So my request for you is to pick one that you really lined up and felt connected to and see that as your beautiful will. Thanks again for playing. Really enjoyed this. Bye now. Let's build a spiritual practice that can serve yourself as well as others. Can't wait to dive in. Let's do it. So I promised you a quick video today, and I will tell you, first one out of the gate, you already have accomplished. I know this, right? See how intuitive I am. So the first foundation for your spiritual practice most likely has already happened to you, and that is that something took place in your life that caused you to seek more answers. So give me a thumbs up right now if that's you. Do a little comment below. My sense is 99.9% of the people watching this have already had something happen. So guess what? The first foundation, check. You're done. Let's move on. Number 2. Number 2, I'm calling flux out. Not flex out, flux out. What does that mean? The next step you should really be taking in your foundation for your spiritual practice is to find and attract the teachers that you want to learn from, and more importantly, that line up with your intentions, the way you learn, the way you communicate, the way you see your values, the way you understand life. And here's the reason I call it flux out. Get ready to kick them to the curb. Okay, maybe that's a little dramatic, but get ready to move them out or back to the shelf or move them on, right? Because as you are starting your learning and you're learning your own spiritual practice, trust me, you will outgrow them. That's probably the most important thing that I can tell you. Maybe they can't go deep enough. Maybe they've taught you all that you need to learn, or maybe they're just in your back pocket as you move on. So number 2 is to find the teachers that line up with you and then get ready to grow beyond them. Let's move on. Number 3, I'm going to call this your whacked out period. And I'm sure that all spiritual people out there who have been through this awakening and had these experiences and worked with these different teachers have gone through a period where they got a little whacked out on it. And I want you to get whacked out on it. And here's what I mean by that. Learn all you can. Learn about astrology. Learn about the chakras. Learn about how energy flows. Learn the universal laws. Learn as much as you can. Dabble in all of it. Because what will happen is you will start to discern and understand how energy works and how you see energy. There is not one modality that is right. In fact, my whole channel is based on bringing you modalities from around the world. So learn the more, the merrier, and get whacked out on them. And then just get ready though, because you are going to settle down a bit. So number 3 is to have fun with it. Explore, touch. There's not one way to go. There's a million. So go a million. Okay, now that you've whacked out, it's time to shut in. And what I mean by shut in is to get quiet and to really investigate and to really get good at your craft. And this is going to be the quiet period for you. We'll call it the hermit in tarot, right? And just so you know, in the Fool's Journey is such a great metaphor too. In the Fool's Journey, he actually goes out to learn his life, and he goes through all the different major Arcana cards, the 22 different archetypes. And when he actually gets to the end of his journey, he gets to the world and he's complete. Guess what he uncovers? That he's not done at all. In fact, all he really is done at that level. And it's time for him to start the whole darn journey all over again at a deeper level. So when you do the investigation aspect of this, the foundation, just know that you're probably going to be here many times where you're going to go back into whacked out and then come back and get quiet. This process is truly the foundation for your learning. So be open to it. It happens many times. Moving on to number 5. I'd like to think they're all important, but none of them feel as important to me as number 5. And number 5 is probably the most important advice I give people when they come to me to learn this process. And it's through play. My whole group here in Venice is called Tapping into the Intuitive through Play. And the play is so important. Your guides will they'll shut your shit down, and if they think you're taking it too serious. They want you to have fun. They want it to be about curiosity. They want it to be about discovery. They want it to be about learning, right? So that all needs to be in the energy of play. If you're trying and if you're getting frustrated, and my mom always said, she was a teacher, Jean, stop learning right now because you're not learning anymore because you're getting frustrated. So I think our guides work with us that way too, don't you? Let me know below if that's something that really lines up with you. I will tell you, if you don't shut it down when you're not enjoying it, they're going to shut it down for you. So play, play, play. As we leave today, I just want to share 2 little short bonuses with you. And a bonus is to tell you that if you really want to learn something, teach it. as a coach and a mentor and a manager and working with people my whole life, if I ever watched somebody struggling with an aspect of their job or something that they were trying to learn from me, I gave them the homework of teaching it to somebody. If you really want to understand what you're learning, offer it to somebody else. I mean, this is what we're doing when we're ascending, right? We're learning and we're sharing. And when we're healing others after. We're being in service to others. So the bonus is to absolutely learn by teaching. So my challenge for you this week is to absolutely try that. Maybe it's something you learned on this video. Go teach it to somebody else and see if it doesn't imprint it into your own foundation and your own spiritual practice. The last little tip I want to leave you with today is my bonus tip for you, and it's something that the actual Buddha taught me. When I was studying the Buddhist way, I learned really early on in that path that there was not one way to get there. Even the Buddha himself said, don't listen to me. In fact, don't even believe me. Discover it for yourself. And I have put that as my foundation because I don't believe that any one person, including me, has the only way to get there. All we can do is offer you information and hope that maybe some of it will stick, right? But the truth is, you have to find your way. The only spiritual path you should be following is your own. Hey, thanks for watching today's Energy Healer compilation. I hope you enjoyed this format. If you like this and like to see more, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Bye now.